Hello everyone, how are you all doing? This is Static RS here, and this is my third video of Static Chats. So today we are just going to be talking basically about RuneFest. So I didn't actually go to RuneFest because, well, I could have gotten a ticket, but I didn't have any way to get down to actual RuneFest, which is kind of unfortunate, but yeah, that's the way life goes. I will probably try and get there next year, I guess. I'll try my best. I don't know if I will be able to get there. It depends, and I'll see if anybody else, some of my friends or whatever, wants to go. Anyway, let's get on with the video. So to start off, I didn't watch all of RuneFest. I watched it up until about, I think it was 5 or 6 o'clock. And yeah. So the first thing I want to talk about is probably one of the biggest topics that happened at RuneFest, which was the new skill. So if you didn't watch the live stream, like me, well, I did watch it, sorry. If you didn't watch it, the new skill is called oh god, I don't know how to explain this. I'm sorry. It's like Inventor, the Inventor skill. So yeah, you basically have to invent things, I guess. They didn't reveal loads about it actually. What they did say was that you could upgrade swords somehow. So like, you could have, I think they said 5 different tiers of swords, which they said this wasn't set in stone, by the way, but they said that you could use this skill to invent different types of swords and make swords more powerful. And they also said something about a lightning sword and stuff like that, and a soul sword which spoke to you or something and then stole people's souls when you hit them. And you know, it was kind of jumbled for me a bit. I understood the most of it. It's hard to explain what it actually is while watching a live stream, but I will link the live stream in the description. But yeah, it was kind of interesting, the new skill, I guess. It didn't seem like, I don't know, they said it was going to be a slow skill, which I was kind of disappointed at, because if you look at divination, it's like 60k XP an hour, and you know, that isn't fast. That's slower than like fishing. Sorry, I'm just moving my mic. So yeah, that is slower than fishing, which, you know, is like crazy kind of. Like, I need to stop saying like in this video, I'm very sorry. Basically, I got about 100k an hour doing fletching, and this seems like ages. So 60k an hour, that's half, basically, nearly, and that is crazy. So if this is going to be even slower, then that's going to just be quite ridiculous. It seems like farming almost. But they did say it is a buyable skill. Like, they said people who have a lot of money will be able to do it a lot quicker, which I can understand why they do that, but it kind of does frustrate some people like me sometimes, who don't always have a lot of money. As you can see, 11 mil. So yeah, it is a bit frustrating. Anyway, we'll move on to the next topic. So the next topic is the 200th quest, which they were talking about, and they said they were about 15 quests, I believe, away from the 200th quest, but what they were aiming for was an elven quest, which I don't do. Well, I do quests, but I don't do all the hard sort of, you know, big, the world wakes sort of quests, because of my combat stats, basically. Like, I am not high enough level to do them kind of quests, because I have tried them, and yeah, didn't go well. Got beat by Armadillo within about 10 seconds. So yeah. But anyway, yeah, that is what they were saying about an elven quest for the 200th quest. So that would be interesting, I guess. And that's my Siri. So the second world event, which is following on from Zamorak and Saradomin, they said that it would be Armadillo versus Bandos this time. and it would somehow have a PvP element in. So I'm guessing basically the people who are supporters of Armadillo will be able to kill the supporters of Bandos, I'm guessing. Something along those lines. And they also said, unlike Zamorak and Saradomin, you know how Zamorak teleported away? Basically that won't happen this time. One of them will die. So it's either Armadillo or Bandos who is going to die. And obviously, you know, they are quite big enemies. Probably not as big enemies as Saradomin and Zamorak. But yeah, I would still say they are pretty big enemies. And there was some pretty cool concept art there. Yeah, Bandos was quite surprising. I thought he would look somewhat different. He's kind of like a rhino. I don't know if you guys saw it, but yeah, he looks like a rhino. And obviously Armadillo is sticking with the kind of bird sort of creature. So yeah, and yeah, the next topic in this video, I guess, is law. So if you don't know what law is, it's not LAW, so like the police and stuff. It's like gods, I suppose. Now, you know, there was a lot to do with gods. There was something about Seren. There was concept work of Seren. And loads of stuff like that. And, you know, describing the tiers of different gods and which ones were more powerful than others. And yeah, that was basically like the stuff for law. It was quite big, I suppose, in the live stream. Like they had a lot to do with law, and went into quite a lot of depth about it, which I was quite surprised at. I didn't think they would actually talk about law as much as they did, but yeah, they did. I didn't really understand loads of it. As I've already said, I don't really take part in many quests. I do plan to in the future because, you know, it is such a big part of RuneScape now. And, you know, it's like how would I say that? It's like you can control your destiny through the quests because it has multiple ends, which I find is very interesting. But anyway, we'll move on to the next topic, which is the final topic, which is about mobile and tablet. So they had like a brief, I think it was about 5 minutes on a presentation about mobile devices and stuff like that, which I found quite interesting. They said they had made quite good progress with it, and they showed us a concept art of it being played on a tablet, which it looked pretty cool. They said they wanted everything to look really good and work together really well before they actually made it. So I guess I can understand why that is. It does look good. So hopefully that will be out soon for all those no-lifers out there, including me, who will most likely get the app. But then they also said about different apps. So I don't know if you know about the app that's called SwiftKit. That is basically an app that is like £1.50 or something, and it is great. You get loads of things, and that's kind of what this RuneScape app reminded me of, because you can do a lot of things with it. So what they actually said, well, they had a poll, I think it was about a month ago or so, and it was a vote on what we would like to see in a RuneScape phone app. And the biggest one was the Grand Exchange, and I think the second one was chat. So they will be most likely implementing them. The Grand Exchange one will be so helpful, especially for people who flip items and stuff like that, because they will be able to check on it throughout the day without actually having to go on RuneScape, which, you know, that's awesome. And then people who are actually, like me, buying logs or something, you know, there's obviously a 4-hour limit, and then obviously you can buy as many logs as you want and then just let them all come through. But, you know, this will be like an alternative option. Like, say you thought, oh wait, I need some more logs, but I'm logged out of RuneScape. Instead of just logging on to RuneScape, getting your laptop out, logging on, buying the logs, shutting your laptop down, putting it away, and just go on your phone, and then just buy some logs, and or whatever item you need, rather than having to hop on. And yeah, that is so much easier, I guess, for people. But yeah, that is it for this video, guys. Sorry I did ramble on quite a bit, but yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you like, subscribe, and comment. And here's the outro. Bye, everyone.